like the Trinity, KSI the Father, I just be those, me, the of the Son. We're kind of like the same, but we're in different persons, if you know what I mean.
Don't you think it's blasphemous that you're relating this to Christianity?
No, I don't think it's blasphemous at all. It's a separate religion. Again, would you say Islam is blasphemous to Christianity?
No, but the way you're comparing you three to the Trinity is blasphemous.
No, again, just like Islam and Judaism are like similar to Christianity, and one believes that Jesus was the prophet while the other believes that Jesus is God. They're blasphemous to each other. So again, I wouldn't say that that's blasphemous.
How about you get proper authentication of KSI actually saying he approves of this and he's the head, and then I'll give you your applause.
He's my father, and I will try and get that to you. That's fine, but I just want you to know KSI is my father. He's our Lord and Savior, and I want you to accept him.
That is ridiculous, but you're trolling, and I don't believe you actually follow this stuff.
It's not trolling, and it's actual fact. Again, what religion are you?
I don't think that matters right now because you're just gonna switch on me.
Yes, exactly. You don't want to explain what religion you are because you know what you believe is not good at all.
No, anyway, I do believe in what I believe, and I believe it's true. But if I say that, you're just going to try and flip it.
You have no evidence of any of what you believe, though. You don't even. I have more evidence for KSI existing than your God, and I know that, and you know that.
KSI exists because you actually see him. That's why you say that.
And we can't see your God, can we?
Just because you don't see something doesn't mean it's real. Right, exactly. You can't see air, so does that mean air's not real?
No, we can feel air. We have tornadoes. We can test for air. We have chemical tests for air. We have no test for your God. We can't feel him, see him, sense for him.
Evidence, no evidence of God existing.
Okay. Exactly. There we go. No God. No God. The only man in the sky is KSI.
Absolute rage bait. This is the worst rage bait I've ever seen.
You have no evidence, and instead of actually responding to it, you just say rage bait. It's embarrassing. Alrighty. It's like I'm surrounded by sycophants and blimmin' imbeciles. It's ridiculous. But you know what, Ipsy? I think you should leave.
I will, because what you're promoting is ridiculous and detrimental to other people.
Ipsy, I'm not suggesting anymore. Leave.
No, because what you're promoting is absolutely wrong.
Okay, you didn't listen to a word I said. I asked you your religion. You didn't want to say it because you knew you were wrong. You had no evidence of it. God damn it. Oh God, no God. The only man in the sky is KSI. All right, let's move to the next person. Make sure you're 18 years old and above if you want to be added in. Leave the guest request if you're under 18. Also, if you want to subscribe to the TikTok, it helps go a long way. I'll pin the subscription. If you want to be added in for longer as well, do feel free to subscribe. And also, what else was I going to say? And also, join the guest request. My PayPal, Discord, and my YouTube are in my bio as well. All right, let's move to the next person. If you want to be added in next, first person to say the Caligari sisters' names. Hey, how are you?
Yo, I'm 18.
What do you want to debate?
Well, I think...
Yo, one second. Yo, Cinny, I don't know who saw your comment, but you're on point. Cinny, if you see this, I saw your comment and you're on point. I'm glad that you actually, actually locked onto that. Anyways, I'm glad that someone's awake. Someone's wide awake. Hey, how old are you, buddy?
I'm 18.
What do you want to debate? I mean, obviously you're debating this, but do you disagree?
Yeah, I disagree.
And why is that? Appreciate the gifts.
Because I feel like Sophie Rain doesn't deserve the amount of money that the other guy does. If you really think about it, she doesn't really deserve 43 million, sorry.
How are you to decide who deserves what? Who are you to decide what metric are you using to do that?
I mean, the people that really do are probably just going to be simps and gooners, if I'm going to be honest.
Number one, please don't use that. Those are two slurs. We don't use them here. Please don't use them. You can say the S word or the Q word. As a subscriber myself of Sophie Rain, I find that quite offensive. But what's more than that is that you're trying to be the arbiter of who deserves what. And under a capitalist system, that arbiter is the consumer. So if they decide she's worth this much, then Sophie Rain is worth 43 million. And that's a good thing. And I support her in that. And what's more than that...
Yo, she's not worth...
She's worth way more than this individual right here for just bouncing a ball and putting it into a net. But what's more than that is that under capitalism and the free market, again, as I just said, they decide it, and everyone sells themselves under capitalism. Even you, my dear boy. Yes, you, son. You sell yourself under capitalism as well. She deserves everything she has. It's her job and she's amazing. But yeah, do you want to unmute yourself? I think he's left. Yo, buddy, unmute yourself. I'm inviting you to unmute yourself, my dear boy.
Hello.
You
Sorry,
understand
sorry.
that?
Sorry.
Number one, I think she deserves everything she makes. She's an amazing social media marketer. People like Cristiano Ronaldo.
I shut your bitches up.
Don't
I
shut
shut
them
your
up.
bitches up.
Okay, buddy, can you actually like
Shut
pay
your bitch
attention?
ass up.
Listen, do you
Shut
realize
your
that you
bitch
sell
ass up.
yourself as well?
She does
One second,
not
my boy.
deserve. She does not deserve 43 million,
You're
bro.
intellectually struggling. I'm trying to help you out. Do you understand that you sell yourself as well? You sell your body too.
What? Okay, to who? To who?
You have a job.
Yeah.
Okay, you realize that you
Okay,
sell
yeah,
yourself
but
to your
okay, but
employer.
that's reasonable because how am I gonna get
No, it's
money?
not reasonable.
How am
You
I gonna
don't
start a
get any.
career?
One second, my dear boy. You don't
It's clear.
You won't ever make anywhere near as much with your job, yet you're selling
Okay,
yourself.
okay, but I'll still put the work in it though. I'm not just gonna be selling myself just for money for people to buy my body off. If you
Listen,
deep
they
it, it
are.
makes
You have
sense.
to go to one second, my dear boy. You physically have to use your body to go to work and do what they tell you to do. You're
Yeah,
selling your body to them. You're selling your
yeah.
body to them. You have no right to laugh at Sophie Rain, our Queen Sophie Rain, who makes 43 million a year. When you sell yourself to your employer, your manager, your boss, you
Okay,
say,
what do you do then? What do you do? I have a question. What do you
and
do?
now you flipped on me because you realize that I'm correct.
All
Very
right,
good.
yeah, yeah, but
We
how am I
all
gonna get
sell
money?
ourselves.
If you
We
deep it.
all sell
All right,
ourselves.
cool. All right,
We
cool. Say
all
nothing, say nothing.
we all sell ourselves. The point is that you should not be judging Sophie Rain for selling herself how she does. Okay.
All right, cool. So I have one more. I have one more question.
Yeah. What's your question?
So,
God damn it. Pardon?
I'm curious. What do you do?
What do I do? Okay, so you're very curious about me. That's kind of irrelevant to the point at hand, though. But at least you accepted that I'm correct. Very good. All right, guys, double tap screen. Make sure you're 18 years old if you want to be added in. And my PayPal, my Discord, and my bio. Also, subscribe to the TikTok if you want to also get more perks and you want to be added in as well. Subscribe to the TikTok. Hey, how old are you?
Hello, 18.
What do you want to debate?
I want to debate this.
Okay, do you disagree that Sophie Rain deserves 43 million a year?
Yeah, I do disagree. So
Why is that?
you believe? Do you believe that she's more hardworking than a basketballer? Do you
Yeah,
think she deserves?
this dude right here definitely does not deserve even 1% of this. He probably should only make like maybe 30K a year with what he does. But
Yeah,
Sophie Rain
yeah.
deserves far more. Like I think we should have some of his salary and give it to her because she deserves it more.
Okay. One, right? You believe that she's more hardworking than that basketballer because the basketballer, he's been training for that sport ever since she was a young age. I don't know what you're laughing for, right? She's not letting you hit. She's never ever letting you hit.
Why are you getting so
You're
angry?
sad.
1 second, my dear boy.
No,
Just
no,
close
no,
your
no.
lips. This is why you're being verbose, but you're not actually making a point.
Let me talk. Let me
1
talk.
second, my dear boy.
No,
Let's
no,
put a
no, no.
muzzle on him. Let's put a muzzle on him. Good lord.
Let me
Let's
talk.
keep the muzzle on him. Let's keep the muzzle on him. You're staying muzzled because you're being disrespectful and you're being a naughty boy. Say dada. Say dada. Toto, say dada. Say dada. Okay? Shh. Calm down, my dear boy. Calm down, my dear boy. There we go. He's silent. But here's the point: is that if you want to be added next,
Fucking sad
first
cunt.
person to say,
Sad cunt. She's not letting you hit you.
now you're being disrespectful and you're getting kicked off. Good lord. God damn it. Oh God. No God. The only man in the sky is KSI. Peace to the woman. All praise to KSI. Join the religion of femininity. But also, first person to say Queen Sophie Rain gets added in next. So all you guys complaining that, oh, I won't get it in, don't spam. You have to wait until I do that. Let's move to the next person, guys. Make sure you disagree with the statement above me if you want to be added in. Hey, how old are you, buddy? Oh, they're not joining. Okay, next person to say Princess Aisha Sophie. Princess Aisha Sophie. And you have to spell it right. All right, let's move to the next person. Bro, why do they keep moving when exactly when I'm going to add them? Guys, double tap the screen too. Make sure you disagree with the statement behind me and make sure you guys are spelling it wrong. Let me tell you the spelling and then you have to say it. It's spelled AISHAH space for the surname SOFEYY. First person to say that gets added in next. Just so it's more fair, okay? All right, let's move to the next person, guys. Double tap the screen. Make sure you disagree with my statement behind me. And yeah, my PayPal, Discord, and YouTuber in my bio. Hey, how old are you? Oh, he's ran away. God damn it. Oh, God. No, God. The only man in the sky is KSI. Hey, how old are you, buddy? Okay. Okay, guys, just Kalahara sisters' names. First person to say all three Kalahara sisters gets added in next. PayPal, Discord, and YouTube in my bio. Hey, how old are you?
Hi, I'm 21.
And do you disagree with the fact that Sophie deserves 43 million a year?
Yeah, I absolutely disagree. Yeah,
Why is that?
mainly because I feel like what she's doing is absolutely detrimental to women.
Why is it detrimental to women when she's an amazing role model earning 43 million a year?
Because I don't think I do not think she's a role model. Like one thing, like as a woman, like what that I mean, we suffer almost this daily, is we get objectified sexually by men all the time, and we're always trying to fight against it.
Here's the thing is that everyone objectifies everyone. Like, that's what you don't understand. Have you ever been attracted to someone?
No, I'm sorry, this is not the same.
But I'm asking a question. Please answer it.
Of
Have you
course,
ever been attracted to someone?
Yes, of course.
Exactly. So you technically objectify them because you're looking at them visually, how they appear physically, and you don't even know their personality. That's exactly why everyone does that. Number one, there's not an issue with being attracted to someone or objectifying them in terms of, you look at them and you're attracted to them. There is an issue with mistreating them based on how they look or treating them differently based on how they look. Although we all technically do that to a certain extent, but treating them in a bad way based on how they look, that is wrong. Okay. And also there's nothing wrong. She looks amazing. And that's a beautiful thing. There's nothing wrong with that. Just like if I had a...
Oh my God. I am not saying she doesn't look amazing. She is absolutely stunning. And it's a shame that she's...
Listen, I'm speaking. If someone had good skin, it wouldn't be you would be objectifying them, saying they had good skin, but there's no issue with that. Okay, the issue is when you mistreat them because of who they are. And women do go through a lot of harassment, and that's an issue. And that's why I founded the religion of femininity, to help women who go through these issues. So you are technically correct. However, you're wrong in the sense that she's, causing issues with them. You can be attracted to someone and still treat them well. Okay. This is why I think the friend zone is a very good thing. I think the friend zone is an amazing thing because it teaches men that you can be attracted to someone and still treat them as a friend. And I encourage women to friend zone more because it honestly would help men. Okay. And as a subscriber of Sophie Rain, I'm going to protect her. Okay.
Yeah, and okay, one thing that you kept saying before, which I actually agree with, you're saying she's an entrepreneur, that she's very smart, that she works hard. I'm not saying that she doesn't. Like, I think she is smart. She markets herself very well. But at the end of the day, all of that, no one gives a shit about that. No one focuses on all these things that she does, because at the end of the day, she's selling her body. And it's such a shame.
Do you have a job?
That's none of your business.
Okay, well, in the case that you do you realize that everyone under capitalism has to sell their body? Everyone will sell their body under capitalism. That is a fact. Do you realize that? Honestly, do you think someone wants to go and clean the toilets? Do you think someone wants to go and clean toilets?
I think that selling your body sexually is very different than selling your body.
Do you think someone wants to go and clean toilets? Yes or no?
Probably not, no.
Exactly, no, they don't want to do that, but they have to under capitalism because they don't have another choice. You should be celebrating the fact that Sophie wants to do that and she is consensually doing something. I don't think the majority of people want to do their jobs. That's definition.
I'm sorry, but no, you're just not being fair. Selling your body sexually is not the same.
Yeah, I know it's not the same, but it's the same process. Everyone sells their body under capitalism. It quite literally is the same. It's a job. She's getting paid to do something.
It's not the same. I mean, if we're going to have a conversation, you need to at least be honest and be fair.
I'm being honest. No, there's nothing wrong with it.
It's not the same.
The issue is, one second, young lady. The issue is that you deluded yourself into thinking that you're brighter than you are, and that there's an issue with her selling herself when there in fact is no issue. Everyone sells themselves under capitalism. Under the free market, people have decided that she's worth 43 million, and there's nothing wrong with that. And if they do that, she shouldn't be treated any worse, any differently. She's an amazing person. It's just a job like any other job. In fact, I'd argue that people who go to normal jobs are more embarrassing, and Sophie Rain has more self-dignity, more self-respect than anyone with a normal job because she makes way more than them and she's doing something that she wants to make. She's an entrepreneur and she's not being abused by her employer. She doesn't have an employer. She's not being compared to someone who has a normal job. She's not being abused by an employer. She's not having her money stolen from her by corporations like anyone else with a normal job. She's far more respectable, Sophie Rain, than any of you. Okay.
I disagree massively. I'm
Well,
sorry.
you
I think
just
if
be wrong. You can keep defending corporations, billionaire corporations that steal money from you and that give you have to work 9 to 5 and be upset that a young woman making millions, only working, barely working at all and making millions. She's very smart. She's an amazing marketer. She's very intelligent. And you can continue to be misogynistic and hate on women. But I will stand by Queen Sophie Reign as a subscriber.
I am a woman. What do you mean misogynistic?
Women can be misogynistic. You could have internalized misogyny. You think that it's embarrassing for her to just show her body when that's perfectly okay. She wants to do it. It's fine, and she's a respectable young woman.
I actually look. I can't tell if you're being serious or not. But I mean,
you haven't responded to any of my points because you realize that you lost the debate.
No,
you have no point.
You just start talking and then you just don't stop. You just don't let me. You don't let me finish any of my sentences. You cut over me. You talk for a minute straight and you just waffle. I mean, how am I supposed to have a conversation with that?
What else do you want to say? It's not waffle at all. It's actually logical if you're paying attention. What else do you possibly want to say?
To me, this is just crazy. I mean, like.
No. Here's the thing. No. Here's the thing: is that you've just deluded yourself into thinking it's crazy.
No,
it's
I
fine.
have not.
This is why I think you're
Can I ask you a question then?
What?
Okay. Do you have a sister?
Yes.
Would you want your sister doing this?
I mean, I wouldn't her doing whatever she wants. If she did, I wouldn't care. It's her choice, her body, her choice. Just like if she wanted to get an abortion, that would also be her body, her choice. If you want to do it,
I'm not going to talk about abortion. That's a whole separate issue.
I know, but again, if it's their body,
I know. So it's actually not your body, your choice when it comes to abortion. But that's a separate thing.
Okay. We don't need to get into that. But however, if she wants to do what she wants, absolutely. If she wants to work and do that work, that's fine.
And you would want your daughter doing that?
I mean, if that's their choice, again, I have no issue with it. Obviously, with people who are misogynistic in our society, unfortunately, we have a lot of misogyny in our society. So I have to be careful with the fact that there's a lot of dangerous people who think it's a bad thing. But if they wanted to and there was fine and it wasn't no social stigma, I would have no issue with it. There's no issue. It's their choice. And again, here's the issue. A lot of people be like, that's weird. You want to see their OnlyFans? No, again, that's not the case. Again, like in that case, let me ask you a question. Do you think Smegs is bad?
Nope.
But what about if it was in front of your parents?
What kind of sick question is that?
Would that be bad, yes or no?
Yeah.
Exactly. So Smex may not be bad, but in front of your parents, it would be bad. Just like if someone you're related to had OnlyFans, it wouldn't be bad. But if you saw it, then it would make you uncomfortable. And I agree, but doesn't make OnlyFans bad. And so if Sophie Reign earning 43 million a year without OnlyFans isn't inherently bad.
I'm confused. Well, you just said, okay, so you said Schmex is not actually bad, but doing it in front of my parents is bad. But OnlyFans is the same thing. Like, I mean, she's watched like I mean, she's again showing her private parts in front of other people.
No, you do realize you have to pay for the OnlyFans, right? As a subscriber, you have to go in and pay for the OnlyFans.
Yeah, I find it so sad that this is available like to men. I find it so sad. I think it's bad for men. It's bad for women.
Men. Under Maslow's hierarchy of needs, it's actually men actually need it. It's actually good for men. It's the opposite. Masturbation has actually shown, the National Institute of Health has shown masturbation has good effects for men and their mental health. So you're actually wrong. You have no studies or data to support what you're saying. You're just speaking. You're not even making sense.
I'm just having a conversation. You don't have to be insulting.
I'm not being insulting, but it's a fact. You have no studies to support what you're saying. You're just being verbose. You're not making actually a point.